I'm a doer. I'm not a thinker, right? As I got older, I'm learning to tame my doing and to turn into a little bit more thinking, right? Because yes, you have to jump and get into the water and swim, but perhaps you should jump there and not here, right? You got to use some sort of strategy. That's the point I'm trying to make. And unfortunately, people don't do that. But you don't have a course on how to do real estate. Yeah, you don't dissect. Okay, we don't really cold call here. This is what we do.
I had to adopt
in case you just get into the team and you're just trying to get into real estate. The way we're set up, in particular in the Escobar group, is we do a lot of online advertising that generates leads. And those leads are primarily buyers, but very often sellers as well. Probably about 80% buyers, 20% sellers. It's starting to turn into a little bit more balance because some of those buyers that we help are starting to sell. And so now we picked up sales. I can also lead generate on sales, on listings, right? And I haven't done that, and I will probably start doing that very soon. But our strategy as a team is I do a lot of lead generation online, and then we pick up the phone and then we nurture those leads, and then we convert them and we make money. That's the business model here, right? It's not so much we're going to go door knocking and that farm. There is a plan, which, by the way, I can coach you in any one aspect of whatever real estate practice you want to do. But let's just say you want to do 90035 from Robertson West, and then from Pico to Olympic. And that's called a geographical farm, right? And you can door knock there. You can get a bench ad there with your face on it. You can send postcards saying you're the realtor and you volunteer at this temple or that school or whatever. You can start doing this brand creation activities. It's really an investment, and in itself is not going to drive the business. Then you have to go door knock and ask for the business, and you have to phone call and ask for the business. So that approach is called geographical farm, right? It requires money and it requires time. What is very often a sad thing is when young realtors, and I count myself among them, when young realtors are starting, they're eager to do something, right? So they get a listing, and now they send postcards on that listing. And how do I know that? Because I've done it, right? You send a postcard, just sold, and then I spend $800 on a postcard, right? Because they're like 80 cents, and you send 1,000. So is that 80 or 800? 800. You don't know? You went to UCLA. 8,000 times, no, is it 1,000 times 80 cents? That's 800. Whatever, you spend an amount of money trying to do postcards, and then you don't do anything anymore. Well, a postcard, in order for the postcard to work out, you have to send that shit for a year and a half. And by the way, have you checked your mail and you see all the postcards you get from all the realtors? You're going to be one of 35 every day. So how do you differentiate from that? Well, you got to have big postcards, good postcards, expensive postcards. That postcard needs to have a call to action and a website associated with it, and then you got to lead capture that website. There's techniques, and I've used those techniques, and we kind of experimented with them.